Wait. Hello, and welcome back to Two Men and a Mic, my podcast where I now do podcasts. That's a great explanation. I have my friend Blake from Soviet Power here today.
I have crippling depression.
You have crippling depression. I feel like this stream's gonna go a lot better than the last one. Last one was just a test, just to see how I like it. I think this idea is pretty nice. First, let's do it. Our topic today is, since you're like the evil mastermind, if we were to take over the planet, how would we do this?
I mean, I honestly, if we were to take over the planet, I mean, I don't really know, because, we're just kids. I mean, what I would probably do, considering the fact that I imagine this kind of crap a lot, is probably convince a lot of people, maybe try to go run for office of the United States and try to convince people to join my side, so then I can convince people to, I don't know, use that way? I don't know.
I have no. Okay, so I would take
I
this.
wasn't mentally prepared for this.
I would take the secret Krabby formula and take over Bikini Bottom. But I feel like, I mean, even I'm not prepared. I just thought this would be a fun topic to talk about. I feel like I would have I feel like we should have superpowers for this, since it'd be hard to take over in real life. And I mean, we wouldn't in real life anyway, so we might as well just come up with superpowers for it. I would shoot a laser beam out of my ass. I'd shoot a laser beam.
Just makes a giant laser beam as big as the world. Kaboom!
Make a laser beam out of my goddamn rectum, okay? Freaking laser shot.
Instead of it being a giant laser beam, it's a giant head of the YouTuber laser beam.
Oh my god!
The entire world turns into Australia.
Oh no! It's like a big asteroid, and it's just a laser beam, and then it's we all become Australian.
Crickety croaky, I'm gonna eat my Vegemite.
I luckily I think the picture for this podcast cover is me opening up the mouth of an alligator while somebody's on top of the alligator, and I mean, alligators in Australia, not the stupidest thing I've heard of. So I mean, perfect.
Alligator gun.
Alligator gun, yes! Dude, can you imagine that? You're like, give me all your money. No, I'd rather not. Alligator. I'm just like, ah, shit.
That's what, just imagine, instead of using, a pistol, that Australians just pull out a gun, and then every time they reload it, they just take an entire alligator out of the lake and shove it into the cockpit, and then just cock the gun.
Oh my god.
Bang, and then it shoots out the entire alligator at you.
Oh my god, that is that's something I'd have a dream about. Okay, I would have, if I have a nap, I had a nap today because I was tired, but that'd be one of the dreams I would have. I'd be in Australia, I get robbed, and then somebody shoots a fucking alligator at my head. Because that's the look I get into, in my dreams. It's so dumb.
Lucky me.
Lucky me. I guess I'm in Australia now, but goddamn, upside down planet. Freaking Austria. What?
Did you just say Austria?
No, I said Australia.
I heard you say Austria, and I'm like, wait, what? We're talking about Europe now?
No. We're going to talk about the Germany. Australia versus other planets.
I remember that one time, my kid called Austria-Hungary, Australia-Hungry.
Oh, no. That's... Oh, wow. I don't remember that, but I feel like
you still badly there.
Dude, I feel like I would do that. You know the country Hungary, Hungary, whatever the frig it's called?
Hungary, it's called Hungary.
Oh, it's seriously called Hungary.
It's seriously called. It's not spelled how Hungary's spelled here, but it's called Hungary.
I literally thought it was spelled called something else, and then I would call it Hungary.
I know how to make people hungry by talking about countries.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna eat some greasy turkey because I'm really hungry.
Ooh. I mean, greasy turkey? That sounds kind of weird.
Greece, the country Greece,
I know.
then Turkey, and then Hungary.
I know. I'm gonna. I'm gonna go eat. Wait, no. I'm trying to think of one, but then the only one I can think of is French fries from French, but it's not.
Fries came from Belgium.
I know. The wordplay on that is what I'm trying to think of, but
I don't know why, but this is probably not going to be funny to many people because like I guess someone else likes history besides for me. That I know, at least for the most part.
Well,
but did you know that
here we go, Blake.
Wait.
What?
Did you know how Joseph Stalin died?
I wonder.
He pissed himself and had a stroke.
What the fuck?
And apparently they could have saved him, but he literally killed or imprisoned all his best doctors.
Oh.
So he basically just played himself.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
So when he had a stroke, he could have survived, but he played himself because he murdered all his good doctors.
What an idiot! It's just, if I were to say that in Russia, like whenever he was born, I would have gotten like killed. What an idiot!
You probably would have got sent to like a gulag.
I freaking would. I would get sent to a gulag. All right.
Call of Duty Warzone.
Call of Duty. I swear to God. I have a feeling nobody watching this podcast is that into history, so I'm probably gonna leave. We're gonna talk about something else right now, so I'll leave a time zone in the description of when we talk about different things, because why not? Because we gotta get them views, okay? Let's talk about shitty superpowers that oh no, let's think of a YouTuber and a superpower they would have. So like,
Mr. Beast would have the power of drinking 50 million chug jugs while singing his chug jug song.
Oh my God. Okay.
I don't know.
Morgs would have the power of like breaking into anywhere with quote unquote without getting caught. Even though
literally every Storytime animator would have the power of making people sit down and listen to them.
Oh shit, yeah. That's a superpower I want. Alright. Just like, hey, listen to me, alright? I am telling you something. How I almost died the second time. Just
Highly woo.
Just like how I died the second part.
Literally,
part one.
When I was up last night and I was watching Storytime animations, half of them were about either like breakups or a time where they've been in hard or like a school.
Oh my God.
Or how they escaped school. Or how their first job. Like that's literally
I remembered this now.
That's their life, basically.
I remember this when you said this. I don't think I've told you before. This is gonna bring back like super early childhood right here. That's why I lived in New England. Back in Massachusetts, we were at school when I was in kindergarten, and this was the time where we had to go to the bathroom. We'd all go at once, and we'd go with the teacher because we're kindergarten. So we'd all go together, and they said, "Meet us in the gym." I'm a kindergartner. I'm stupid. I ain't take that perception. So I walk out.
So wait. So I'm just gonna guess what happened. You walked out, and you walked for like 50 minutes trying to find the gym, and then like...
Kind of close. Okay, so, I mean, not necessarily, but I wasn't, let me explain. So, normally, at this time after the bathroom, we go to the recess, okay? But today was different. We went to gym. So, in my mind, I forgot we're going to the gym. I just thought, yeah, I get to play on the swing! So, I'm like, I'm gonna go to recess.
Basically, you're saying that you went onto the playground and just started playing.
Okay. Almost.
Wow.
I said almost. Okay. I walked out, and instead of peeking my head to see if they were out there, I just walked out, and I let the door close behind me. And apparently those doors are magical. They lock when you close them. So,
oh, wow. How convenient.
How convenient, yeah. Just, who came up with this idea? Just, let's have them lock. And, like, I was locked out of the school. Like
the door was locked.
like a cartoon-sized lock, like with the bolts and everything, and the metal doors. And
it's like God was like, nope, not letting you back in.
and I got literally locked out of school.
And basically just shut all the locks like magically.
Oh my god. A big switch. And I was locked outside for like
Hey, in about 20 minutes we're gonna go to get the mail, and then Sharon wants to go to Petco, the one that's near Walmart. So we're gonna go there. I don't know if you want to come.
well, we'll see.
Alright, I'll let you know when she's out there.
Alright. Apparently that was my mom. Back on track. I was like out there for
It's a little off track for a second.
yeah, I know. We're going to PetSmart. No, I go out to like the playground, walking around like, oh no, I'm locked out. I need help. I need a parental guardian. Oh, that's right. My mom's at work probably. So what? Somebody came up to me and was like, "Are you lost? Does this happen to you? Well, come with me, little boy." I'm like, "Heck yeah!" And so he brings me into the school, and he brings me to the gym class, and I look over, and there's the entire class, and they just like stare at me, like they see me come in. It's not like I'm silent. Like I'm like, "Hey, what's up? How y'all doing? Yep, I'm the one dumbass who came here late because I thought we were gonna play. Not jump rope. Help!" Like, oh, it was an experience that I remember from early elementary.
I remember one time where, remember when our old school was La Paloma Academy Kai?
Which one?
I remember the first migraine I ever got.
You just get migraines?
And I think it was, on Valentine's Day, too.
But, no, imagine it's like the dance and you're dancing with this girl and you just start screaming. She's like, "Why are you screaming? Migraine! The demons are in my brain!"
But, basically, I think, which is funny, it was on Sam's birthday, but, which I hated it more because it was on that day, but it was back when me and her were still in La Paloma, and, it was on a Valentine's Day, and I had, like, a really bad headache, and the teacher let me lay on the floor in class for a little bit.
So, that's the weirdest question I've ever asked. "Hey, dude, I'm not feeling so well. Can I lay on the floor?" Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, I think I was in 3rd grade, so I didn't really know.
Instead of her being like,
I guess.
no,
I didn't really know what to ask. I was like, "Can I just sleep?" Like,
yeah, no. I'm imagining you being like, I have like when you're in 3rd
I have
grade.
ligma. Let me go home.
What's home? No, instead
I
of
have home. Let me get ligma.
no, I'm just imagining her being like, "Oh, do you have a migraine? Lay on the floor. What's the nurse? Where would you go to the nurse for a migraine? Just deal with it on the floor."
So I did go to the nurse like 3 times that day, and then like when I had to go home to like get picked up, I was literally just laying on the floor crying, and I'm like.
And then your mom's like, "What the hell are they doing to you? What are you doing to my boy? What have you done to him?"
She just asked me if I was okay, and then she took us to like I think it was I don't think it was a Safeway. There was a Walgreens near La Paloma, and then she took me and got like I think a water or something.
Oh.
And we went home, and I think I just slept for the rest of the day. I don't really remember, but I do know that my head hurt like hell. And I remember one time where I was just walking around the school randomly at that point, at a certain point, where it was to the point where I was like, "What am I doing?" And I walked outside, and I saw like, and it looked like the entire school was just standing outside, right?
Yeah.
And apparently, I don't know if I'm remembering this right, because I'm kind of retarded.
There was an assembly, and you're just like, hey,
It
what's up?
it wasn't assembly because we all sit at the bleachers, or not bleachers, but it's like a concrete wall that makes like stairs. Like it looks like the side of the pyramids of Giza, except it's not, and it's like part of the school. Like it's attached to the school. It's not even stairs. It's just concrete bricks to make like stairs with a platform walking up. But anyways, so I remember they were near there, and apparently, and I remember this. I walked into the crowd, and I just sat there, and apparently I got back to my class finally.
It was another school.
But after that, I remember seeing a picture of like I went through a lot of them was like stuff or
just
something.
You in a picture. It's for the
And I remember seeing a picture, and I wanted to look at it. And apparently, all those students, I think they were all like the older kids in that like age group, but I think,
God,
and I don't
this is
remember
going.
for surety, they were all forming a giant heart for Valentine's Day. And mindless and migraine like rage-inducing me, or not rage-inducing, but like me with a migraine, just not even knowing where I'm going at this point, like looking like a zombie, just walking around the school,
Oh my God.
standing in the middle of that heart.
Aw, that's so sweet. The people look on like the kids look on the webpage. They're like, dude, the kids look on the webpage and they're like, what the fuck? What happened? What's wrong with our heart? There's a drunk man in the middle of it. What happened? I'm just like.
That's basically just what it was. Like at that point, I didn't even know what was going on.
Oh my God. Yeah, a lot of weird shit happens at school. I remember, what is it?
You know what's funny?
Yeah, what?
I'm literally fighting in World War I while we're talking.
Wow, that's epic, dude. Dude, y'all ever heard of table salt?
I'm literally stuck in water.
Well, aren't you great?
I'm on a horse.
It's like, hey, we need you out there! Sorry, I'm stuck in the water. What the fuck?
I killed 7 people just now.
I mean, good job. In the water. This man water camping. Instead of bush camping like you do in like Fortnite.
I just got headshot off a horse.
Oh, dang, bro. You gotta aim. I
have a sword. What did you expect?
Oh, a sword? I think I had a gun.
Well, I do have a gun, but it won't let me shoot it.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm not surprised then. There's another...
I don't know, Kai. Well, are you the one riding a horse with a freaking shotgun?
Oh, yeah!
Kai,
what?
this is just random at this point. I still think you get Fortnite.
Well, I think I might. I don't know. Probably not, but we'll see.
If you can, try this weekend, because I really want you to, actually, like, play a game with me and Anthony sometime.
Alright, we'll see how that goes. I remember... Okay, another story from
Next time on Kai and Blake.
Next time on Kai and Blake. I remember in school, this didn't happen to me, this happened to one of my friends.
They're getting high. Ding, 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 dong.
No, apparently some kid choked himself in PE. Here's what happened. So, this is not from my perspective. This is from the perspective of other kids that told me the story. Apparently there's this, one of my friends was in this PE class, and he was, using the big rubber bands, like the good ones, and they put it around their feet to do pull-ups. Because not everyone is like me and has the upper body strength to do a bunch of them. They had to put the band on their foot and pull up.
High flexing. I stop flexing.
Dude, I'm gonna flex on the internet. Yo, can you do a pull-up? No. And I remember. And then they said he made a joke about putting it around his neck, and then he fell. Apparently. Although, I think so. Yeah. And then he fell. And he, then he fell on the floor, and I'm like, what the fuck? This looks like a cartoon! Like, in a nutshell. Like, what the fuck? What happened? I would have been there and been like, what the hell just happened? This is like every day in a nutshell. Like, how my brain works in a
I've
nutshell.
been locked in Kai's closet for the past 3 days. Someone help.
Oh my god. You've been what?
Nothing.
Please help, I'm locked in this building. I have no clue why I'm here. Why am I here? Get me out!
I've been locked in Kai's closet for 7 days. Someone help me.
There's no food except for goldfish on the floor.
I'm in excruciating pain. Someone help.
I've been eating spare goldfish on the floor for days now. How is this possible? How am I still alive?
I've eaten like 10/4 of his guitar. Someone actually feed me, please.
I am eating the rug. Okay, I'm eating hair off the floor. Somebody help. Oh my god. Dude, this is why I wanted to make a podcast. We just talk about the randomest shit and we just see what...
Hi, it sounds like we're a bunch of drunk, like, 40-year-olds.
We are. But that's...
Like us. It feels like we're like the opposite of what we're supposed to be.
Honestly, I feel like that's every kid. They're all like, oh, like back then, they're like, oh, little boys and girls, 13-year-olds.
What if when you're born, you act like you're 60, and then when you're actually 60, you act like what you were supposed to be when you're born?
It's like...
So you acted like an old man when you were...
I came out of the fetus with a beard.
You acted like an old man when you were 5, but then when you're actually like 60 years old, you couldn't even say 5. You couldn't even say mama.
No, like every corporation out there is like, all teenagers are bad. They're disgusting. They have hoods on and they listen to nothing but trouble. And I'm like, well, that's in the cartoons. Okay, you watch too much of The Simpsons. Like,
Hi.
What?
War never changes.
I've seen that. Isn't that, that's from...
As I say that, I go flying into the sky and
I forget what, I know what subreddit that's from. It's from Spubby. Isn't that from... Oh, Marshall Does Stuff. That's who it's from.
Yeah.
Yeah. He also made the Waluigi, Endgame Infinity War one, whatever the one.
I've committed several war crimes.
Wow, 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 wow. Just.
I help him on fire.
What? I like how in the beginning we're like, if we could take over the world, what would we do? And now we're just like, wow. We need to attack.
Everyone watching right now, I want them to know that this is 100% what I do every day.
We have so much fun with our lives. We have nothing to worry about except for the agonizing anxiety that I get from school every time. I'm like, oh no, I didn't do me homework. Fuck! Just
right when I talk, you stop.
Yeah! It's just... You ever go to bed and then you realize, oh crap, I'm forgetting something. I don't remember what it is.
That literally happens to me every night. So, story. Every night, this happens every night. My dad tells me I have to go to bed, right? Mm-hmm. And then right as he tells me to go to bed, I always ask to get some water. And then he gets so mad at me, and I'm like, I want some water. And the thing is, it's because I can't go to sleep without a glass of water. But then he always gets mad because then he hears me get up at 12 at night because he thinks I stayed up. But I didn't. I just had to go pee because I drank 3 freaking bottles of water before I went to bed.
Oh my god. I always go to the bathroom before I go to bed so I don't wake up in the middle of the night because here's the thing. I could probably go to the bathroom in your house and pitch black and not be scared because your hallway isn't that scary. If my hallway, you've seen it, it's not that bad at daytime. If you were to walk down that thing in the middle of the night, having to pee, it seems like everything you hear is going to kill you. My closet.
That's what it kind of sounds like in my house. I guess that's just my opinion.
Dude, my
remember
hallway.
when the attic door was in my closet?
Oh my god, yes! I think so! I was like, what the fuck? My house, I always get scared,
I always heard, like, weird noises from up
Yeah,
there.
every time I go to bed, I'm like, I'm gonna be fine, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow, I'm gonna feel great, and then I hear something weird, and I'm like, well, maybe not! This might be the end of me. Goodbye, everyone! Post on my YouTube channel. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make it, guys. I think I'm gone. I think I'm a goner. Penis. Oh, there's my studs. I have to make a stud safe now.
P never changes.
Never changes. I think they use this for... What the fuck? What happened to my studs? Where'd they go? Or did they fall out? Probably. I'm probably just blind. No!
I remember when I was watching a Storytime animator, and during his story, it was apparently the time he robbed a store. And at the end of his story, right, he was like, this is exactly how he said it. So just remember, kids, do all the robbing when you're young, because when you become a teenager, you go to jail.
Yep, that's how it works. Alright.
That's literally what he said. He literally basically just told several kids to start robbing stores when they're 5, because when they turn 16, they're gonna go to jail.
Oh my god. Yeah, honestly, that...
Best moral ever!
Oh my god, dude, I gotta go rob something.
He just said rob every freaking thing in existence until you can't.
Literally, yes. For you guys who are watching at home...
Wrong. You'll get sent to jail probably after like 6 times.
Probably. For you guys at home, please know, we're kidding. We are joking. We will not rob a store.
Please don't actually, yeah, seriously though, don't actually.
We're not robbing a store. Maybe. No, I'm joking. We're not robbing anything.
Maybe Kai, but I don't know.
Yeah, maybe me. The only reason I make this disclaimer is because Red and his friends were talking about eating babies on their podcast. Yes, eating little babies. Eating children. And they were like, disclaimer, we don't actually support cannibalism. And then they're like, wait, what? And I'm like, ooh, that's not gonna go well, is it?
Yeah, I committed more crimes in a video game.
Okay, I'm gonna put all my transparent studs in this safe.
Yay!
Because oh wait!
Yay.
Oh, they fall out the side. Oh, I didn't think of this. Well, time to give up. I'm not trying anymore. I thought I would make something cool, but it's time. Actually, I could sort these out. I think.
Oh god damn it!
I'm gonna sort from all the gray ones. I'm gonna put.
Yay! We're murdering several people.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm dying.
You're dying. You're dead. You have died.
You have died. Congrats.
Thank you. Have you heard of that story where it's okay? So apparently there is this guy in the 1800s who was trying to do an operation, like an amputation. He amputated.
Somehow left the combat zone. And died.
He amputated like the person who he was working with by accident, and the person who he was amputating on apparently died, and then 2 of the other people around died of like a shock or something, or like something else. So it's apparently the only surgery with a 300% mortality rate. I'm like, ooh, what the fuck? How did you do that? How did you manage to do that?
Oh, he's dead. Okay.
Well, Steve's dead. Might as well. I'm just gonna.
Now I'm dead.
Oh, we're all dead. No one's alive.
Thanks, Peter.
On today's podcast.
Make sure to like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Yay!
We're just all deep. We're all dead.
I died. Make sure to like and subscribe.
That's like a morgue. She's like, guys,
Yeah,
I just.
I'm playing with a pistol. I bet that guy's embarrassed.
Boom. She just got roasted by an
Just like how-
airplane.
Dude, literally everything I'm gonna say is just gonna sound weird because it's literally talking about killing people because it's a video game.
Dude, every, like... Oh,
Yeah,
I just dropped a stud in a bin with other Lego types. You know how hard that's gonna damn it. Dang it. Well, it's one out of, like, a bunch of studs. Every, like, corporation out there who's, like, big on video games, if it has any depth, you know they're like, yeah, that's a big no for me. And I'm like, what the how? Why? That's not that bad. Stop worrying. Stop complaining and worrying too much.
Hi.
What?
Penis.
Ooh, shoot. The penis.
Yum.
God. Any adults, I don't know why, but if my mom watches this, she's
Oh
like,
wow, that's just that I love it whenever my gun doesn't work.
oh my god, yes, in the video game setting only. Trust us. We are good people. We
I
think.
have to repeat it 3 times for it to work?
Oh, excuse me.
What the? Wow, I guess I'm going pistol only then.
Oh, pistol only. That's how it is.
Come here, you German motherfuckers. I'm gonna shoot you in your face. Pew pew.
Pew pew.
Reload.
Bitches. Oh my god.
And now I'm swimming.
Swimming through.
I just got shot from a sniper.
Where I'm gonna. Oh, we've been going for like a half an hour now. God dang. All right. I think let's talk about one more thing, and I think I'm gonna wrap it up. Let's talk about one more topic, and we'll wrap it up. Hopefully, because we've been going for long enough. All right.
I have the perfect topic to talk about.
All right. What is it?
Girls.
Ooh, girls. You know, they say the worst they can say to you is no. Then they came out with you. Oh no! I mean, that just lost all my self-confidence
Not what
points.
I meant something a little different that you probably should have censored out. You know what? Never mind. Just forget about it.
Well, yeah, Blake. I guess. What the fuck? Oh my god. Hey, any girls watching this, we love you!
For anyone watching, I'm joking. Please don't take
For
this
any girls that watch us, we love you, okay? We love you in the nice way.
Okay, except for 2 that I know, but, yeah.
Well, yeah, 2. And actually 1 for me, because you probably already know what I'm talking about. But, alright, I think this will wrap it up the podcast before I get on a watch list with my friend. Thank you all for listening.
Let's end this podcast before we get spotted, before we get told to run away by the FBI.
Oh, yeah, before the government's like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Alright.
Yeah, Kai, so... Bye, everyone. I don't care about your lives, and... Okay.
Alright.